The good versus the bad. Hello, my name is Dee. Let's get started. What is it about the adult children, when asked, they only speak of how terrible their childhood was? Growing up, everything was negative, everything was bad. They never mention any of the fun times, like birthday parties, Halloween parties, how they enjoyed themselves with having their friends come over. So many little things that seem like it's nothing to them now. But when they're younger, they just loved you to pieces for these little things that you did for them. It's really hard to understand. And what about when they got older and they got married? And you were there for them 24/7 to make sure their wedding day went without anything going wrong. You shopped with them. You went dress shopping and bought the perfect dress, the perfect earrings that went with the dress. Every little detail that they wanted for their wedding, you made sure they had, just to see that smile on their face. Where are these memories? Does the bad really outweigh the good? Why can't there be some middle ground where there is bad in every relationship, even raising children, because there is no perfect parent? Why can you not sit down together and talk about it and work things out? In our days growing up, if something wasn't working, we never threw it away. We always fixed it. I believe the problem today is that the adult child doesn't have a lot of patience. A lot of families, the mom and dad both work, and the children are in school. But still, find a little bit of time to sit down and talk with your parent. If it starts with a yelling match back and forth, like it's some type of competition, stop, zip it. Because at that point, either side can say things that can be very hurtful, and there may not be a way to ever take that back. And in most cases, when people are angry and heated, they do say things that are not true. They do say things just deliberately to hurt the other person, and that goes both ways. It almost ends up like, you hurt me, I'll hurt you back. Not intentionally, but when these heated arguments start, it just snowballs and snowballs and snowballs. Then it gets to the point where that's it. There's no more talking. Even with a counselor, it can still get heated. And they will stop right there. And when the parent gets heated, the psychologist will side with the child. Yes, your parent is toxic. But the child is not toxic to react the same way? That's really something to think about. So how do you expect to work out the differences when they discard things that they don't like. They don't like something, they throw it away. They don't fix it. They don't have the time. They don't have the patience. And then they don't care. Because through their eyes, they are right and you are wrong. Very few cases, very, very few cases, the parent and child can come eye to eye and work things out. And if they do work things out, but for the wrong reason, like say the adult child, for example, is only making up, they'll give you a chance, but they really, in their heart and soul, still hold this anger, still hold this hurt, very seldom it's going to work out. It might work out for a month, it might work out for a couple of months, but the first little thing that they don't like, and it could be the smallest of things, will trigger them, and bang, you're back to square one. Estranged all over again. Then you have to work with coping and going through stress and depression and isolation all over again. Getting your self-esteem back, which is very difficult once you've lost it because you feel useless. You feel unworthy. But that's not the way it is. When something like this happens and they want to set boundaries, you also have to set your own boundaries. The best thing to do that I find is taking care of yourself, getting your health back, getting your uh, self-esteem back, being a stronger person. So when you set your boundaries, these boundaries mean something to you. And when they set their boundaries, if this is the case, it has to be negotiated. It can't just go one way. That is not fair and it'll never work out because you should never, ever have to beg for someone's love. If they love you, it's there automatically. You don't have to beg to be loved or to be cared for. That's just something to think about. So if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I believe we will talk about this a little bit further, maybe in another video. So thank you all for watching. Love and strength. Sincerely, Dee.